Hey there, country friends. Happy Friday. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and we've made it through another week. I don't know about you guys, but I'm exhausted. What a crazy week it has been around here. We have been pushing out orders to you. We've been pushing out orders onto the sales floor to get new stuff out. And today, I don't know if UPS forgot us or if he's just running really, really late because we got nothing at all in from UPS, and he didn't pick up our packages either. So I apologize for everyone who got shipped out with UPS. Your tracking may not go live until Monday because he didn't show up today. We did have a substitute driver this week, not my regular guy, who was amazing. So if anyone knows Logan, we can't wait for you to come back. So don't be like, Logan, you didn't pick up Doodlebug's packages. No, Logan is maybe on vacation this week. I don't know, but he's my normal guy. He is wonderful, but no UPS pickup or drop off today. So that was no good. No bueno today. But we did get Spellbinders checked in, so I've got that to show you. We also have a great marker company that just came in, so I've got that to show you. And because we are pushing out so much stock on the shelves, and I know how much I just ordered at Craft Utopia, we have a little bit of an eviction sale. So we're going to have an eviction sale going on. Oh, Carmen, well, if you're broke, good thing I'm putting things on sale, right? Wink, wink. So, alrighty, friends, I'm going to flip the camera around. We're going to start with, what should we start with? New stuff, sale stuff? I don't know. Let's start with new stuff. That's where we're going to jump. We're going to jump into new stuff. But here's the tables. So new stuff, and then we're starting sales stuff. Lots of sales stuff for you guys. I would like to encourage you to get your orders placed for 49 and Market, that Coastal Soul. We sold through a bunch and we had to pull a lot of it off the website. I went to reorder today. Stephanie was helping me with that, and she couldn't find a lot of it on Ranger's website. So I don't know if they will restock. Janine does have a big event going on this weekend, so maybe if she doesn't sell what she took, they may restock it at Ranger. We honestly don't know what's going on, but there were a lot of things out of stock already at Ranger. So that is not good. Oh, I've got people receiving Happy Mail. That is awesome. All right. Well, we are going to start with these cute little Spellbinders. Here we go. I'm coming over to this section because we did have a cute little sample with this die right here. This is called We All Scream. Okay. So here's We All Scream. It's a super cute little die set. Here is my sample I made with it. And I really think that real light little flick of, and you could ink blend that, or you could do like maybe a little Copic marker. I think I did ink blending. Just that little light blue kind of gives it that nice little shadow, like there's little folds on their little ghosty outfits. And then we're also, I think we got this one in too, I'm not for sure. But this one is Beach Booze. So there's Beach Booze sample. I thought there was another sample I made too. Our samples walk away sometimes. We put them down. I don't think they always get stolen. I think we truly just lose them. Anyway, I'm going to walk back over here and I'm going to show you what else we got in. So we've got the We All Scream. We've got Free Spirit. This is a really fun one. Oh, somebody else said they're broke. Babs paid her 49 and Market invoice. You've got it. Super fun. All right, so those both were restocks. Now I'm going to jump over just a little bit here because there is also an I Want It All bundle for that release. In the I Want It All bundle, we have got the Free Spirit, We All Scream, Beach Booze, Ghoul Summer, and also Flower Power. Flower Power is just a cute little floral stencil. It does mimic the florals that are in Free Spirit. So there's that I Want It All bundle. We've got another I Want It All bundle This one is the Spectacular Christmas Bundle. We showed part of this one the other day. We didn't have everything in. So what you're going to get in this one is you're going to get Spectacular Santa. We do have Spectacular Santa on the shelf right now. So if you love just him, we have this one on the shelf. Well, hey there, Miss Karen. This one we were out of the other day. Spectacular Bear. Look how cute he is. So there's that one. He's got the great little body in there. Spectacular Bear. And then we also got that one in open stock. Then we've got Spectacular Deer. Now, deer, you want to use with this little bear if you want to give him a body. If you just want it for a cute little reindeer head, you can use him on his own. We do have Spectacular Deer all by itself. But if you want the bear, or want that little deer to have a body, Linda said help. Linda, what do you need help for? I mean, are you like in like desperate situations that we need to call like the 911 for you? What's going on, Linda? You can't just call for help on the live here. Oh, hello. There we go. Oh, hello to you too. I'm like, everybody freeze. Linda needs help. We have to come to her rescue. So Spectacular Bear, we have that one open stock now and in the bundle. And then same thing for the cute little penguin. We got it in the other day. Its head goes on the bear body. So if you picked up the penguin the other day and you just want to use it for a cute head, it's fine. But if you want it to have an adorable little body, then you also want to pick up Spectacular Bear. And then last one in the bundle. Oh, I need to bring that back over. That's a bundle one. And then last one in the bundle is the Holiday Sentiments. This is a stamp and die. Sentiments are, here's to a season filled with wonder, warmth, and spectacular wishes. Wishing you the kind of Christmas that makes you feel like childhood again. All. Let the magic begin. Winter wishes and penguin kisses sparkle all the way. I can't bear the excitement. Sending a little extra merry. Lots of cute ones in here. So again, that is the Spectacular I Want It All Christmas Bundle. So that is new. The I Want It All Summer Ween was new. Spectacular Bear is new. We've got Santa on the shelf we can pull by himself. Spectacular Penguin on the shelf we can pull. Deer on the shelf that we can pull as well. Next, we've got the Ornate Molded Frame, just a great little embossing folder. And when I showed you guys some samples out of the catalog, one of the new embossing folders in there was this A2 herringbone frame. Little embossing folder. Look how cool that is. I like how it's got like a little outside and an inside. Quite a few of you asked me to order it in, so we special ordered them in for you. And then, of course, we ordered extra for the store. So we've got the A2 herringbone decor. There's that one. And then we also got back in more of our first Christmas night rub-ons. There are those. I know a few of you in the last live when we showed these, we had to restock them for you, so we got all those pulled as well. Next one that we've got that we ran out of, so this one is not a new one for us. It is a new stamp. We just had it in the last order. This is called Very Merry Wishes. It's a great stamp and die, brand new one from Hero Arts. So you've got peace and joy. It's time for mistletoe and holly. There's no place like home for the holidays. Joy to you and yours. A very Merry Christmas to you. Merry and bright. Happy Merry everything. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Just lots of good sayings. And I really like the font on this one too. Super cute. So it's stamp and die. This one is a new one. We have not had it before. Snowflake background. So snowflake background die. And those super fun Dear Santa gemstones. So in the last Spellbinders order, we had that fun little Dear Santa box that had all the great stuff in it. And when we went through it, we found these gems. And I was like, holy cow, how did I miss these wonderful gems? So we got a bunch in. So Dear Santa Gems, some of you did say, hey, order me the gems. We've got those pulled already. Some of you said, hey, order me the gems. And then you said, I'm going to take another pack. They are so good. So you've got this great minty color here. Then you've got a red. Both of those have a little bit of almost like, it's got shimmer. I'm not going to call it glitter because it's not. It's got great shimmer. Then it's beautiful white. And then here's the glitter red. So that's a really good one. Oh, I see somebody wanting the herringbone folder. You've got it. We'll get one of those pulled for you. Thank you. I also have some deals for you guys. I didn't know what I was going to do with these. But I need to mark on here because otherwise the girls won't know, because on Monday I have got to do a work from home day. Oh my goodness. After being at show and being gone with that, I am so far behind. I've got taxes I got to get paid. So I won't be here on Monday when they pull the order. Here we go. I snagged some posties. Okay. So these are both dies of the month from Spellbinders. A lot of you will message and ask us to get the dies of the month for you. They do not offer those to stores until the months have way passed and they have lots left over. Then they will release them to us as stores. So I'm really excited about these two. One, this May one, super stinking cute. I don't know what year this was either. It's never the same. Well, yeah, 2005. So this was May of last year. Like, they usually don't let us have them the same year either. It's usually later. Both of these, let's see here. No, we're going to do one at a little bit of a better deal. So this April die set of the month, if you look online, I think it's like 25, 30 bucks. Look how good those are. Just good filler. We're going to do it in the live for 15. Okay. So this one is the April die. We're going to do it for just 15. Now wait till you get this one. This one we're going to do for just 20. This one I know lists at like 40 bucks. Wait till I flip it over. This is called Village Florist. Look how good this one is. Look at all. Now, what I was thinking too, you know how we just did Waffle Flower. Waffle Flower had those great little windows. Aren't these little bits and pieces going to be fantabulous with your windows? You've got little pieces here you can use as shelves with those windows. So I probably should have shown Spellbinders and Waffle Flower together at the same time for you guys. So I apologize about that. But now I kind of remember, my brain goes in 5 million directions. I remember when I ordered these, I had Waffle Flower coming. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to be perfect for that whole Waffle Flower window release that they just did. Because you can put these flowers in the windows. Plus you're going to get this great house set too. And we're putting them on deal for just 20 bucks. So we've got the April set that's going to give you this great foliage. Now, this foliage here, think about cutting it out in vellum, how beautiful that's going to be. It's got like fauna, but also looks kind of tropically as well too. So I think you're going to be able to cross this over to lots of stuff. This one here in a dark green is going to look great tucked in with your Christmas cards. So I really think this is going to be a set that's going to be a go-to set just for adding a little bit of something extra. And it's only 15 bucks. So you've got the April die set for 15. You've got the May die set for just 20. I don't think those will last very long. So we've got those. Those we have not had in before. Faceted Dear Santa Gems. The faceted. All right, 2 Dear Santa Gems. You've got it. Lots of those. Oh my gosh, Babs. Yes, Babs is saying if you're picking these up, the white and this minty color will look great with that coastal. It will. Babs, you better grab some if you didn't already, because Babs is doing a whole wedding with that. I am so excited for her. She's moving on to a whole different stage, kids being married. Oh my gosh, very, very exciting. 2 more Dear Santa Gems. You've got it. We will get those pulled. And then I'm sure we're going to run out of these in the live, so we will we'll work to order more. Okay. Next, we already had to restock this great little set of door stencils. Creates this beautiful, it looks like it's indented. It's not. It's flat. But it looks like it's got all that texture and dimension just because of the good layering. It's really, really good. So we got those in. It's called front door. Okay, got all that. Then we got in more of our deep stacks. I think finally I'm taking a couple home with me next week one day. So I think we finally have some that are going to make it to the shelf after this order here. So we've got more of the deep stack trays. Now it's really going to be nice for those of you that have already got the large and mediums at home. I'm going to grab a set of the combos. So we've got combos, we've got large, we've got mediums, and we've got deep stacks. Look, they're calibrated, whatever you want to say, the same. So on your shelf at home, they're going to stack. Okay, so this one will nest in that little lid lip tray right in there. So if you've got other stacks from Spellbinders at home, they're all going to just set nicely on top of each other on your shelf. And then you've got that great little removable label tape, so you can label what's in each of them. They are making little inserts. We've got inserts that fit your Better Press inks or the mini archival inks. We've got inserts that fit your small little cubes. We did discover that your Tim Holtz ones are tight, okay? They will go in and they will pop out, but they are tight. They don't easily like fall out or anything like that. So just kind of a little heads up. That's what I'm getting mine for. I'm getting mine for my oxides, my little mini distress, and then I've also got some pink fresh ones as well too that I want to store better. I think I'm going to be okay with the tight fit. You know, I don't mind leaving them in here when I'm working if I can't get them out. I will totally be okay with that. I'll probably go through and kind of rainbow them, keep my distress oxides kind of in that color blend family. So I think I'm going to be okay with that. But just know you do have a tight fit with them. But you know, some of those brands, the lids like to fall off a little easy. So I'm okay with a tight fit. And then we've also got them for the little re-inker bottles. This will also fit like stickles, all that good stuff. So your little re-inker bottles will fit in here as well. So deep stack insert trays. Those we haven't been able to get onto the shelf, so we actually have 2 of those extra. These little guys here, now these are not on sale. These are just we're going to show them to you again. This is a line, we don't have much of it left anymore in the store. And so I think it just has gotten looked over in the sections that it's in. Because when it first came out, we could not keep them in stock. The distributor actually had to do a second order. This is Stamperia Daisy Art paper. Wait till you see it and you're going to be like, yeah, I don't know how you still have that either. So here is Daisy Art. I know a few of you had one of these papers. I think it might have been that one. We had open stock and then it went out of stock. And they could not get the open stock paper back in. So we've got 2 of the Daisy Art papers and then just 1 of the Daisy Art rub-ons left. So that's just a little re-show you. Got a question here. Will those trays for Better Press in the deep stack container can fit 2 in 1 container? Yes. So with your inks, you can do 2 layers in 1 tray. 2 layers in 1 tray. Now the re-inkers, I don't think you can do 2 layers in 1 tray for the re-inkers though. I think they, we'll test that. I'm thinking they might just be a single because you're only getting 1 insert. So I bet you can only do 1 insert per cubby, per tray. All right. Oh, somebody else had a question here. Do I have any of the paper rose koalas? Do we have paper rose koalas in? Okay, Karen, Kinley thinks we do. Let me see here. Let me see. Right now, until we submit our next order, we have Little Koala Adventures Basics. So we've got basics in right now, and that might be all that we have for now. Okay, I'm looking here to make sure I didn't miss any. Nope, I think that's the only one. We've got some dog paper in the boys section. I'm like, I don't know why we have dog paper over here. Little boys are like little puppies, but yeah, and no embellishments. So we will get more in. I think that's on my next Paper Rose order. All right, so going back over. Two ink trays and one large tray. Sue, we will get that in the baby section. Thank you, Vanessa. Vanessa's watching. Oh, I love it. All right. Now, next, this is not going to be it's a new company for us. It's a company that we used to get through our distributor. And we had a bunch of you on special order for the 36 count of acrylic markers. And then, as you know, the distributor went away for a while, and I did not want to not fill like 8 or 9 orders for you guys. So I went direct with the company. So these are magic sticks, and we're going to check them out. One thing they had, just regular handheld paper punches. They're $3.99. We have a lot of people that come in just a regular office punch. And we can get Fiskars ones. I love Fiskars stuff, but I hate charging someone who just walks in off the street like $9 for a circle punch. Now I get, squares and hearts and things like that, but just a circle? I don't want people to be like, her prices are crazy. So I found these on their site, just basic ones for $4. So we brought in just some regular little paper punches. These are going to work great though for you guys too, for doing tags, things like that, making your own punches for your binders. So we've got just little paper punches. Then, of course, you've seen these before. So this is a smaller set. We've got larger sets on the shelf, but these are those Wonder Sticks. Wonder Sticks right on almost everything. What's nice about these is whenever you put them on a slick surface, whiteboards, windows, glass, it's going to wipe off. So kids can draw, color, and then you can wipe it off. If you put it on paper, poster board, wood, and more, then it's going to be permanent. These, you're going to get 12 colors for $11.99. So that's a great price on those. I do have a little pack here. I'm going to open up and just show you those. These are definitely one of those things that is fun to keep in that art drawer. If you work somewhere and you do like a sandwich board or anything, here I'm trying to twist it off, there's no twisty, that you do like sandwich boards and stuff, these are going to be fun. So they're very kind of waxy, almost like a crayon. Okay, so here they are on, and I went a little heavy. I probably pushed way heavier than what I needed to. And then on your slick surfaces, look how fun those are. So again, if you're doing like a menu board or a sandwich board where you work in your office, maybe you've got a dry erase board you'd like to decorate, you do a calendar, these would be great for that. Now, as I rub, yes, it will rub off, but as long as you're not rubbing it and touching it until you want it to go away, it's going to be just fine. But you can also kind of blend your colors a little bit too. So we've got Wonder Sticks, 12 pack for $12. And then we've got acrylic markers. Now for the acrylic markers, we have these in now 12 packs. We did not have that size before. We've got them in a 24 pack. We've got those in. And then the reason for the whole order was to get in the 36 pack. This 36 pack has all these great colors. I've got one right here. I've got a set here I want to open up for you. Show you those. So again, this is on craft. So that way you can see how great the coverage is. And then I'm running out of room and I can't hold it down, so I can't finish Doodlebug. We're just going to be the do the do. but these are great. They are opaque. Let's do another color. Now, when I showed these to you the first time, we only had the 24 packs. And everyone loved them. Then I discovered on the website that we could get 36 packs. And everyone switched their 24 packs to the 36 pack. And then that's when they went out of stock. And then Notions just went away for a while. So then we couldn't get any of them in anymore. So there's playing around a little bit with the acrylic so you can see they've got great coverage on them. Prices, so your 12 pack, now get ready for this. This is why they ran out right away. 12 of them for $10.99. I'm serious. 36 for $30.39. Yeah, I know. And then the 24 pack, I think, is around like $25, somewhere in there. So they're a great value on these little acrylic markers. So again, we've now got 12 packs. We've already got 24 on the shelf. And then we've also got 36 packs back in stock. Some of you were on special order for these. So they are in your buckets right now. It was about a month or so ago, maybe a month and a half ago. Shoot, friends, it's probably been 2 months by now because Notions has been gone, what, a month and a half? Yeah, it just seems like yesterday, but it's been a little while since Notions has been gone, because I know I placed this order a couple weeks ago with this company and it took a while to get in. So we've got new pins, markers, whatever. So we've got the 12 pack on the Wonder Sticks. We also have these in a larger set too. If you're like, ooh, I love those. My grandkids would love them. My nieces and nephews would love them. I would just love them myself to play with my poster board at work and make it pretty. We do have more colors in stock up on the marker section. Would you grab me the bigger set of this and this? We should have one bigger set, and I'll show them those. And then the 36 pack and the 12 pack. Okay. All right. Moving on. Kinley's going to grab those. I'm going to grab this too. I'm going to bring me a little pin along with me. All right. We're going to have some fun. Who's ready for some sales? Who's ready? So we have got these little rub-ons from 49 Market. Thank you. So here is the 24 pack. Those are $20.49. Dang, way better than what I even thought. It's just a great price on these. So we've got 24 packs for $20. And then the Wonder Sticks, we've got 24 colors for $17.59. So that's everything we've got from that company. Okay, so then we've got these great little rub-ons from 49 Market. I've got 1 Swishy, 3 Farmhouse, and 6 Mister. These are all items I can no longer restock. They are gone since the warehouse had a fire. So we are going to move these out at 30% off. I'm serious. We're going to start them at 30. We normally do sale items starting at 20 the first go around with them, but we're not. We're just going to jump right to 30% off with these. So we've got 1 Swooshy, we've got 3 Farmhouse, and we've got 6 Mister. And they are all going to be 30% off. Regular price was $12.39. So 10% is $1.20. So you're looking at 360 something, 370 off. So less than $10, way less than $10 on the rub-ons. And again, we've got Swooshy, we've got Farmhouse, and we've got Mister. These are, I guess I should probably maybe open one up. These are alphabets. If I can get in there one-handed. Ooh. All right, well, what is in here is you have got a little sheet. Each sheet is nothing but alphabets. Oh, all uppercase A's, all uppercase B's. So you've got these great, okay, I'm just gonna have to, see, they don't open nicely the first time around. Because in your drawer, they've got their own little packaging in here. Oh, glory be. All All right, well, while I'm opening one up, we're going to move on to the next thing. How about that? Gravies. Good gravies. All right. Oh, no, I've almost got it. Success. Here we go. So this is what they look like. They've got their own little booklet within the little case. So there you can see your A's, your B's. So these are really cute, really fun. Oh, you got like March in there, some number signs. So I bet there's alphabets in there. Oh, because it says extras. Yep, you got June, so you got months in here as well. And that's the swooshy font right there that you're seeing. So again, 1 swooshy, 3 farmhouse, 6 Mr., 30% off. We're going to clear them off the shelf because we cannot restock them. All right, next, we gave these guys a try, and they are just not paying their rent. You know, and that's what this is, it's all about. It's an eviction notice. If you sat here for a little bit, you're not helping with the bills, you get evicted. My oldest son, Connor, will tell you that is true. If you want to hear his sad, sad story. So this one here, and we're just going to get them gone, friends. These are going to be 40% right off the bat. So the first one we've got here is called Sensory Facets. She's going to be 40% off. Regular price was $33.39. 40% off of that. Next one, I think like if you had an art teacher, these would be really fun for art teachers as well. This one is called Line of Being. She was $25.39. She's going to be 40% off right off the bat. And last but not least, I do think this one's cool. This one is called Fragmented Gaze. Oh yes, turn them on this side. That would make sense. Let me do that. Here's Mr. That one's Mr. Are you heading out? Yeah. Have a great weekend. I'm trying to put percent offs on at least the top ones so you guys know what I'm doing them at. Okay? Okay? And then I'll maybe even put some sticky notes too. So there is Farmhouse, and I think somebody already asked for sushi. All right, so then our next one, Fragmented Gaze. That one was $27.39. 40% off on that one. So there are those. Next, as we're moving around the tables, yep, making some more room in our 49 and Market section as we put in 3 brand new lines. And in a month, we're going to have 3 more brand new lines. We've got a few things down to what I would call nubbins. I mean, they're hanging there. There's 1s and 2s left, so we want to get rid of them. Oh, busy making August cards. That's awesome. So first we have Birdsong Baubles. Just 1 of those left. It's going to be 20% off. Regular price was $6.39. We've got just 1 of those left on the shelf. That's why we want to get rid of it so we can have the hook. Real estate. It's, you know, we need the space. Next ones, we've got these great kaleidoscope lasers. These were the wildflowers. Beautiful colors. You know, 49 and Market repeats their colors. So these are going to, I mean, the greenery is going to match all kinds of things. So those were $8.29. We're going to do 20% off on those, but we only have 2 of those left. So kaleidoscope, wildflowers, 2 of those. And then last but not least, we've got this super fun, super cute little Vicky Bouton canvas tote. This actually takes up 2 spots on the shelf because it's so big and wide. Now in here, you've also got some little enamel dots. If I can get in there one-handed to show you those. So it comes with some little enamel dots. Just a fun little canvas bag for storage. Regular price was $15.39. It's going to be 20% off. And we only have 1 of those. Okay, so there are those. Then we have just a little bit of paper. Hardly any paper to match Bird Song. Let me see what we got here. I think these might all be the same. Okay, so these here, that's called Midnight Concerto. Midnight Concerto. It's got great butterflies on the back. Little floral edge down at the bottom. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. Those are all going to be 20% off as well. As you can see, we have like nothing for birdsong left. Literally 8 sheets of paper and some baubles. So those are all going to be 20% off. And then this little sheet here is called Warbling Trio, but I've only got one of those. Just one of those. Okay, so there are those little sale items. Moving on around. This, we're just going to wipe the section out. It's beautiful, but it's just been here a while. And we've got lots more simple stories coming in. So this is a line called Vintage Flower Shop. So pretty. But again, you know, a lot of the line has sold down. This is actually one where they reprinted it. It was that good. So we've had it in the store for quite a while. So I'm going to start with the paper first, and then we'll snag embellishments. Okay. All of this is going to be 20% off. So we've got journal elements, and if you would do like LIB for Life in Bloom, just to help the girls out, journal elements. Oh, I guess we're not doing any other paper. You wouldn't even have to do that. Sorry. I'm thinking, you know, we have like 3 or 4 different lines, so they know, nope, we're only doing this one. But look at the back of journal elements. Look how good that is. So again, all this is going to be 20% off. If you're like, I love this, I don't remember this, and you just want to say, hey, give me one of each paper, you can go ahead and do that now. And then that way we'll get that all pulled, and then but we will still pull in the order that we receive comments. So if you do individually, and we run out of all of one, you won't get them all. I hope that makes sense. This one, we just have one left. I know, it's like teasing you. This one is called Beautiful Things. Love this one. I think I bought like 4 or 5 packs of this paper. This one is called Treasure. Treasure we have quite a bit of, but look how pretty Treasure is. Isn't that beautiful? It's just good paper. But yeah, we've got a stack of Treasure here. This next one's really good too. This is another one we bought probably 4 or 5 packs of. Because look at this great border you've got here. This one's called Happiness. And on the back, just good wood grain. Captured is the next one. Looks like little Polaroids. I think these would be really cute. Cut into little Polaroids and use them like that on your project. Great dot on the back. Next one is called My Favorite. Great vintage typewriter keys. Another good collage on the back. We've got a good little stack of My Favorite. Captured we're pretty low on. It's almost out. So again, that's kind of why I chose to put this one on sale. Some of the papers were heavy on, but most of them are just about gone. Next one we've got is the 2x2 / 4x4 elements. We are going to have a 3x4 elements too coming up. So 2x2, you could just call it 2x2 elements. I think the girls will know what you need. So all these great cut aparts. Ooh, you know what? If you picked up the little sale die today, this would be great to use with that, wouldn't it? So 2x2 elements, great floral on the back. 3x4 elements, this one is almost sold out. Just a couple of those left. So there's the papers for this line. As always, too, if you want us to pull some color vibes that match this, we can look those up and pull those too. Color vibes will be regular price. Those we stock all the time, so those very rarely go on sale unless we're doing like a card stock sale. But that is all the paper for Simple Vintage Flower Shop. And now for our extras. So first one we've got is Decorative Brands. I've got 3 packs of decorative brads. $6.79 was regular price. They're going to be 20% off. So 3 packs of brads. Oh, I miss chipboard frames. They have not done the chipboard frames in such a long time. Dang, I love these things. We have so many great pages that we've made with these in the store. These were just $5.29 regular price. They're going to be 20% off in the live today. I've got 4 of those left. 20% off on those. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we've got chipboard stickers. Don't you just love the colors in this line? Such a good one. I've got just 2 of the chipboard stickers. 20% off. So you can see, I mean, this line is just about gone. That's why it's being evicted. And then last but not least, sorry friends, just 1 of these. And that is the rub-ons. Regular price on these beautiful rub-ons was $6.79. We've got just 1 left, and it'll also be 20% off. Okay. All right, let me check my comments here. All right, I think I'm okay. I don't think I have any questions on anything. I think I'm good. Okay, and then what we will do is, again, we will pull as comments are received. So if anyone, like if we would sell out of one paper and someone says all the papers, we will give you the ones that are left. Okay, that's how we will take care of those. All right, so there is that sale table. Ooh, what is the package on the top? Ooh, and we had rub-ons, cardstock stickers, chipboard frames, and decorative brads. Hopefully I didn't miss anything then. And then we were over to the 49 and Market that I just did. So I think I got them all, Carmen. Hopefully I hit the one that you were asking about. Okay, next up. These are fun little 3D folded frames. So you fold them, they are paper frames, but they make the cutest little shadow boxes. So they're really fun for home decor. You could do a cute little gift for somebody. Shadow boxes aren't cheap. So that way, if you're needing just a gift under $20, you could definitely do that gift under $20 and put it in a little shadow box. So this is gonna make 2 different shadow boxes. Each 2 pieces, it says. Oh, wait a minute, 2 each. Precut beams for square frames, 2 each. Oh, so do you get 4 in here? Does that sound right? Each 2 pieces. Dang, now I'm confused. So you either get 2 in here or 4. So either way, it's going to be a great deal. So we've got 3 different packs of these. They're all going to be 20% off. So we've got the square combo. I'm thinking it may make too big, too small. Yeah, I think you get 4 in here. Because that right there, those are too small. Yeah, so you get 4 in a pack. Holy cow, that's an even better deal than what I thought. So $11.09 to make 4 shadow boxes, and they're going to be 20% off. So we've got square ones, and start thinking fall decor and Christmas gifts. These are going to be super great for those. So that way, you can pick a couple of these up and you can make some of those little handmade gifts and kind of stay within your budget. You know what I mean? Because I know, again, some of the things you guys cut out with your crickets, your silhouettes, so stinking cute. But then by the time you put it in a frame, that gets really expensive. So that way you can gift some great little gifts and still stay under budget. So you're going to get 4 frames for what, $7, $8, something like that. 9, here we go. I'm doing my math wrong. But we've got the square frames. We've got the rectangle frames. And these go together very easy, friends. Everything is already pre-cut. You just basically fold and glue. 20% off on the square ones and the rectangle ones. And then we've also got an assortment. So this one, you're going to get 1 of each. 1 square, 1 rectangle, and 1 hexagon. Isn't that hexagon one really cool? Those are also, that one's a little more. That one is $12.69, but still 20% off on that one. These would be fun little, projects for the grandkids, nieces and nephews. I know we're a little early, for those fall and Christmas crafts, but I know a lot of you get together with family over the holidays. These would be really fun, just to do some great little pieces, and then you can stick them in these. All right, there are those. One each of the boxes. I saw a couple of those heading out. Thank you. I better leave those so we can remember what the price was on those. Are they chipboard? No, they're not chipboard. They're a heavyweight paper is what they are. Let me see if it tells me what the GSMs is on it. It does not tell me what the GSMs is. Let me see if I can. They're not as heavy as a chipboard. But can you hear that? They're nice and thick. It's more than 100 pounds. But basically all you're going to do is you're going to fold and roll, and then it's going to create the little frame shape. So this will get folded in, the next one gets folded in, and then it kind of gets folded under, and you stick a little bit of glue in there, and it creates that great shape. But they are nice and heavy, and especially by the time you roll them, they become very, very sturdy. They're nice. All right, so we've got our frames. So those were all new sale items, but wait, there's more. I've got one more little table. So these were ones that I've already shown you before. These are not new to the sale section. So these are all going to be 30% off. I'm gonna find me a little piece of scrap paper. So I can make the girls a note. Well, this is not the scrap paper I wanted to use, but it's the one I could find. Okay, so we have got everything here is right now it is marked down to 20% online. So if you shop online, you're going to find these at 20%. We are going to do these all at 30% off in the live today. So you're going to get an even better deal on these. And again, most of these are down to 1s and 2s in the sales section. So that way we can make a nice little dent in the sales section. We're going to start with some waxes first. These are Primo waxes, great quality on the waxes. The color on the bottom is the color of the wax. You can use this in home decor. You can use it on embossed things. And then people also use them with making furniture, repurposing stuff. You can use them that way as well. So this first one is Celestial Wax. Regular price was $7.29. It's going to be 30% off of that. So you're taking over $2 off. So you're going to pick up these waxes for less than $5. So we've got one Celestial, two of this great color called Acid. Now you can see the little picture there. What they've done is with some of the molds, and we do have a mold going on sale too, you can actually color things with molds. Now, for those of you that do wax seals, you could put the wax on the wax seals, give them a little bit of color that way. A lot of times I use my finger. I just do better using my finger, but you can also do a little sponge brush if you wanted to for applying these. But you can see the picture there, that is actually using resin in one of the molds and then coloring that. I've done those on some demos before as well. So we've got two of Acid. Charcoal Black, that's a great one. There's Charcoal Black. And then Sarah, we've got more waxes, just so you know, since you're asking for one of each. But if you, just to make sure you want these, we've got Coral, Cobalt, and Midnight. They're all down to one each as well. So just tell me if you want one of all of them. And then what happens then, friends, is that means they're all sold out. Yeah, because Joanne just asked for an Acid. So that takes that one. So we're just going to wait back until we hear from Sarah if the Coral, Cobalt, and Midnight are spoken for or not, since she called for one of each. Next one, we've got the little stamp and die bundle. This is a great layering set that Hero Arts doesn't do these types of sets, or at least they haven't in a while, but they are so fun. So you can see you can layer them. This one makes this beautiful wisteria little banner. $36.29 was the original price. It's going to be 30% off of that. So you're going to take more than $10 off of this price. So there is the Wisteria stamp set. Next one, we've got this great little background butterfly stamp set, and this is that red cling rubber. So I love acrylic stamps. If you stamp anything, you know you get a better stamp with red rubber. This one was $15.29, but you're gonna take 30% off of that. This one is called Fluttering Butterfly. You can also say butterfly background stamp. That would work too. One of all of them, you got it, Sarah. Thank you. Next, we've got one of those molds. This one is shaped to look like little wax seals, and they've got all this fun stuff on the inside. Now, you can put resin in these. You can also do hot glue. So you can just pull your hot glue gun out and put the hot glue in here and then let it cool down, and then you just pop them right out. They pop right out, easy peasy. So you don't have to have anything really special to use these at all. And then you can just paint them, color them, whatever you want to do. This one was from the Lost in Wonderland line that Prima did. I don't know what they're technically called. $24.29 was the original price. You're going to get 30% off of that though. So you're taking over $7 off this. If you do food crafts as well, these are food safe. Now you don't want to mix your chocolate with your hot wax though, but if you want to use these for chocolate, molds, that would be really cool. So we've got the little Lost in Wonderland mold. These are fun to play around with too. And using resin is super easy. I think people get intimidated by it. It's super easy, but I think a lot of people just like to use hot glue guns because that's something you've got in your craft stash. Next, we've got just one of this little stamp and die combo from Wendy Vecchi. It's called Garden Party. Does this beautiful rose kind of cluster, and you've got all these great little word sentiments. You're the best. Hey friend, with love. Hello, enjoy your day. Sincere thanks. Thankful for you. You touched my heart. $27.29 was the original price. You're going to get 30% off of that. So again, more than $7 off of this. So you're going to pick this one up for less than 20 bucks. So Garden Party. Next one is have a dino. Oh, sorry. I'm just reading. It's called Monster Birthday Sentiments. We've had so many monster things out lately that these would be really good with those too. If you just did that birthday box that Spellbinders is doing classes with still, it's got that really cool little monster in there. This would be great with that one. I can't remember who all got that box. Jennifer Aders, if you're on, I know for sure you got that box because I had to reorder it for you because we sold out. Have a dynamite day. You're the cutest. Happy birthday. Birthday wishes. I am sorry I was such a monster. You slay me. Little monster sitting monstrous. And then, of course, you can do different things. Sending monstrous. Birthday wishes. Light up the candles. To my best friend, Asaurus. Hope your day is pantastic. So the new panda stuff. There's one in there that'll work there. Let the fun begin. Eat cake and celebrate big. It's party time. So just one of those left. $15.29 was the price. 30% off. Next is a press and foil plate. This one's called Peony Background. I have this one. It is beautiful. Oh, Jennifer snagged the dinosaur stamp. Awesome, Jennifer. That's going to go great with that little monster you've got in that box set. $25.39 is or $25.29 is the regular price. You're going to take 30% off of that. This one you can use in your Better Press or your Glimmer. We've got another one that you can use in your letterpress or your Glimmer. It's all verbiage. We've got hello, thinking of you, sending smiles, yay, thank you, and best wishes. $18.29, 30% off of that. This set is called Best Wishes. That kind of makes sense. Best wishes. And again, that is a glimmer or better press. Next one again is a glimmer or better press. Cute little press plate. $11.29 was your regular price. 30% off of that. So a little bit over $5 basically. This one is called You Make Me Happy. Letterpress, please. Oh, well, Bernadette, we would be more than happy to pull that for you, but which one are you wanting? There's a little bit of a lag, so if you can tell us which one you're wanting. We've got Peony Background. We've got the Best Wishes. I just did You Make Me Happy. And now we've got one that says, oh, this is not better press though. This one would only be in your glimmer. Okay, this one is just a glimmer. Says Love You the Most. 2-piece set, 30% off. $12.29 was the regular price. So you're going to get 30% off of that one. The words. Okay, so Bernadette, I'm going to go out on a limb and think if you could please in the comment, just so the girls don't get confused on Monday, if you will type in Best Wishes. That is the easiest way. That way we don't accidentally pull the wrong thing, because these are words, but technically this is 2 and that is 2. That way they know exactly, and there's no confusion when we send your bill. But I know somebody else asked for the Best Wishes, but I don't think they're all gone. Okay, I know you're saying yes, and I appreciate, but they don't watch the video. So if you will just type Best Wishes for me, pretty please. Because believe it or not, my staff doesn't love to rewatch my lives. I don't know why. Probably because they're pulling pretty quick. So if you will just type in Best Wishes. We don't actually pull now. This stuff won't get pulled until Monday. Won't go on tabs until Monday. So if you could just type in Best Wishes for the girls, that will help them so much to know which one you specifically want. A lot of times I'm not in the store on Mondays, and even if I was, shoot girl, by Monday, I'm going to forget which one the words were. Be like, I don't know, just send her a message, but that'll be so much easier. There we go. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, Bernadette. You're the best. Thank you. All right. And friends, that brings us to the end of the table. So, what a great run we had this week. And now we have to make room for all the new stuff we've been getting in. So if you popped on a little late today, we started out with Spellbinders. We've got a great new Spellbinders order. Some restocks in there, but mainly all new stuff. And make sure you watch from the beginning, because we had 2 great sale dies in there. So they're brand new on sale. So make sure you watch from the beginning, pick those up. And then we've got in some fantabulous acrylic markers and also some kind of little wax crayons in there too. And then we started with some sales, because this week we have received, I don't even want to know how much stock, and we are putting it out and running out of room. So as we're rearranging, we look at things that haven't sold in a while, or things we're just down to 1s and 2s on, and then we evict them. So we had great 20% offs, 40% offs, or those might have been 30, weren't those? Yeah, those were 30. 30% offs, 40% offs, and lots of 20% offs in here. So make sure you start from the beginning, and all these were 30% off. So lots of fun sale items, making some room in the store as well. It's always a shifting around game. Today, I think Kinley and I took about 10 minutes together just to be like, okay, let's move this here. Let's condense this to here. Then we'll move this here to move this here. Whew. So lots of moving going on in the store once again. So thank you guys for an amazing week. Hope you guys enjoyed our lives. So much good stuff came in this week, and so much more is coming. That's why we're making some room. So thank you so much for hanging out with me a little bit this week. You can always shop us online as well. The whole store, well, let's say 90% of the store is up online, and that is www.thedoodlebuginc.com. My mom was so excited today. She went through 2.5 pages of little stickers to put on her packages she shipped out. So that means she shipped a lot of packages today. So thank you so much for your orders this week. A lot of buckets hit their free shipping with all the great stuff that came in. So Everyone should be getting happy mail next week, so that's super fantabulous and exciting. You guys have an amazing Crafty Blessed weekend, and I will for sure see you next week on Tuesday. Don't know if I'll be here Monday. Like I said, I've got bills I got to pay and taxes I've got to file and pay, and that's never fun. So I don't know if I will be in the store working on Monday, but if I'm at home, that also means I'll be doing lots of ordering for you guys as well too. So, all right. Thank you so much. Having a great weekend, and I will see you all next week. Take care. Bye.